World Cup 2026. Winners predicted as holders Argentina defend title in USA, Canada, Mexico tournament. The World Cup kicks off on June 11, but who will lift the trophy after the final on July 19? Thomas Tuchel's England among favorites, but Lionel Messi's Argentina, Cristiano Ronaldo's Portugal, France, Spain, Brazil, and more in the mix. Our writers make their predictions. The 2026 FIFA World Cup is newly upon us, as 48 nations look to battle it out to see who will be crowned champions of the world in New York on July 19, and Sky Sports football writers have predicted their winners at the MetLife Stadium. Ronaldo to match Messi and help Portugal to first World Cup win. What a story it would be if, at 41 years old, Cristiano Ronaldo matches his arch-rival Lionel Messi by helping Portugal to a first-ever World Cup this summer. The Argentina Aces supporters have been able to play a trump card whenever the debate about the two modern-day icons has been had since Messi's heroics in Qatar. Ronaldo now has a great chance to strike back. While Messi inspired his capable but unspectacular teammates to glory in 2022, Ronaldo arrives in North America with real quality all around him. Bruno Fernandes is the Premier League Player of the Year. There's the PSG clan of Joao Neves, Nuno Mendes, Gonzalo Ramos, and Ballon d'Or third-place Vitinha, who are coming into this off the back of a second straight Champions League win. Brilliant Bernardo Silva and the live wire Rafael Leao are in Roberto Martinez's squad too. Portugal have recently shown their pedigree on the international stage with a 2025 Nations League final win over European champion Spain. The talent, experience, and storyline is there for them to win this World Cup. Oh, and a potential showdown with Messi and Argentina could come in the quarterfinals if they both win their groups. Peter Smith. France's frightening attack makes it theirs to lose. Winners in 2018, unlucky runners-up in 2022, you cannot rule France out on the World Cup stage. For all the narratives that exist at this World Cup, is Didier Deschamps' final adieu as Les Bleus boss not being talked about enough? Sponsored links. He claimed everything in the divorce, not knowing what it would cost him. Tips and tricks. Photos. If you see a coin in your car door handle, walk away. Photos. If you see a coin in your car door handle, walk away. Novel Lodge. Pregnant cab driver helps homeless man to hospital. Watch what happened. Tips and tricks. Story. Man hears hissing sound, then this happens. Story. Man hears hissing sound, then this happens. This man lives in a garage. Don't judge until you've seen the inside. Tips and tricks. Always put a plastic bottle on your tires when parked. Here's why. Always put a plastic bottle on your tires when parked. Here's why. Tipperance. Woman takes wedding ring to be cleaned after 40 years. The jeweler says, "You shouldn't have this." Woman takes wedding ring to be cleaned after 40 years. The jeweler says, "You shouldn't have this." Daily Sports X. Professional gardener. Remove weeds instantly. Tips and tricks. Blind husband regains his sight, but doesn't tell his wife, and he realizes he's been lied to for years. Blind husband regains his sight, but doesn't tell his wife, and he realizes he's been lied to for years. Vitamin News. All you have to do is look at the array of attacking talent France have. Michael Olise, Ousmane Dembele, Desiree Doué, and Kylian Mbappé is a frightening front four, with Rayon Cherki, Bradley Barcola, and Jean-Philippe Mateta among the options off the bench. At the back, you have a cheat code duo of William Saliba and Dayot Upamecano to snuff out any attacks. There's plenty of experience elsewhere on the pitch too, including N'Golo Kante, Jules Koundé, Lucas Hernandez, and Adrien Rabiot. The heat to ruin chances for European nations. Only once has a European country won a World Cup when it was held outside of the continent. That was Spain, who claimed their only World Cup victory in South Africa back in 2010. 16 years on, La Roja are one of, if not the best-placed European team to go all the way. But the conditions in North America could prove to be the difference. None of the South American powerhouses have been overly convincing in recent times, but you'd have to guess that if the winner were to come from outside Europe, Argentina and Brazil would be favorites. There is something quite romantic about one of the godfathers of management being appointed by the most famous footballing country to bring home the greatest prize in football for a record-extending 6th time. Plus, going back-to-back at a World Cup is no easy feat. That's why it hasn't been done since 1962. There are flaws in Brazil's team. They are too attack-heavy and their midfield looks sparse. But why not stick your neck on the line and say that Don Carlo restores pride to the Canarino? Callum Bishop. Surely we can't write off Brazil. We now live in a world where Brazil, the nation with more World Cups than any other, are considered dark horses. This Brazil side is a far cry from the Jogo Bonito Seleção of the past that would enter every competition among the favorites, but that's where they will thrive. If you're after a free-flowing side, stick to the Spains of this world. This is a workman's Brazil side, led by Carlo Ancelotti, who gets over the line in knockout games by placing importance on defensive shape but allowing individual quality to shine through.